Good. So seated, we're going to have the right leg bent and the left leg straight. So I put a towel on my black mat so that you guys can actually see my legs, because I've got black leggings on today, so I didn't want my legs to disappear into the mat. So we have one leg straight, one leg bent, find the sitting bones, lift it up tall. We're going to turn into the bent leg. So exhale and bring it back. Inhale, then open the chest, lift the chest slightly, come back. Same side. Exhale, come back and open. Two more to the bent leg. Exhale, back and open the chest, stretch. Last one, bring it back, open. Now lift up out of your hips and ribs and twist to your bent leg. We're going to cheat with the arms. Lift up and over the bent leg and then follow with your head slightly to the back. If your neck is too tight, don't force it. You can use a straight arm or a bent arm for your cheat. That's up to you. Keep lifting up through each vertebra, up out of the hips and ribs, and then turn a little bit further to the back. Use your breath here. You want those deep exhales. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and bring it back. Good. Switch sides. So we're still on our sitting bones. Lift up tall, in breath. Twist to your bent leg. So we're going the other direction on your out breath. Open the chest, in breath. And twist, out breath. Back to center. Open the chest. Stretch the front of the shoulders at the same time. Good. And here's your last one. Big twist, look to the back. Come center, open the chest. Now lift out of the hips and ribs. Use the arms bent or straight. Turn as far back as you can go, staying on those two sitting bones. If you find that you're leaning backwards slightly, use the arm and the hand at the back on the floor or the mat and keep twisting as you exhale. Turn that little bit further to the back and bring it in, release. Good. Take it into your shell stretch. So you're going to lift the butt if the knees are not happy. Wide legs, heels together. If the knees are fine, drop it down into your shell stretch on your exhale. Spread the fingers. The hands are just slightly wider than your shoulders with your elbows soft. Now take it forward into all fours, kneeling position and into a cat stretch. Tuck that pubic bone towards the ribs, especially if you tight in that lower back or if you tend to have an anterior pelvic tilt going. Back to your shell stretch. Now relax a bit further down to the floor as you exhale. We're going to take that movement into a flow. So in breath, lift to all fours. Out breath, cat. In breath, neutral. Out breath, shell stretch. Back and down. 3 to go. In breath, all fours. Out breath, cat. In breath, neutral. Adjust your arms and legs for the shoulders and the knees. 2 to go. All fours, cat, neutral, and round. And last one, neutral, cat, neutral, and shell. Beautiful. Right, we're bringing the knees and feet in. This is more the puppy stretch position. So the hips stay over the knees. So you're going to keep your butt up over your knees. Adjust your arms and drop, starting with the chest to the mat. You can use your cushion or you can use your hands under your head for your puppy stretch and bring it up. Now try and get your body closer to your legs, but don't move your butt back. Keep your butt where it is over the knees and drop down into your puppy again. If you have a neck issue, you're going to keep your weight on your head. If you don't have a neck issue, You can move your weight to your chin, but only if your neck is 100% okay. And bring it back up, deep breath. Transfer your hips to the mat, elbows under the shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. We've got the knees and toes facing down. We're going to lift the hips up off the mat. Lift, exhale, lower the hips. So you're activating from those lower abs, core muscles. You want that imprint of the abdominals into your spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the hips and lower. 3 to go. Lift the hips and lower. 2 to go. Breathe out. Good. Last one. Now hold the hips up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. 2 more deep breaths here into the nose, out through the mouth. Extra activation from those abdominals into your spine. Breathe 4, breathe 3, breathe 2, breathe 1. Hips down and move the elbows out into neck roll. Gently roll the chin over the chest. Work in the range that you can comfortably cope with. Good. Now give me a wider range on your neck roll. Take the ear up to the ceiling. Good. Last 2. Keep activating the abs into the spine. And last 1. Drop the chest down on your in-breath, on your out-breath. Press up and tuck your toes under. We're going into an inverted V-pike stretch. So spread the fingers, toes tucked. Exhale, lift. Now bring it down on your inhale gently. Soft knees down to the mat. Give me 3 more. Tuck the toes, core and abs, round head between the arms, then lift and stretch back and come back. You want to feel an improvement on your foot, calf, hamstring stretch. You want to feel a lift of the hips. Bring it down. Good. Right. Now hold that one. You're on your tippy toes. Right heel down, left heel down. So spread your toes. And normally we do this standing. Imagine you've got the tree gum stuck under your feet. And you're peeling through each foot. Slowly. Last 4. Last 3. Good. Breathe. Last 2. And last 1. Knees down softly. Bring the knees in under the hips in your all 4 kneeling position. Spread the fingers. We're going into leg pull prep. So that means we lift the knees just off the mat. Core and abs, shoulders drawn back away from the ears. Lift the knees just off the mat. Place them gently down. Exhale, just off the mat. Gently down. 2 more. Just off the mat. Good. And last 1. Now walk your weight backwards. So take your feet a little bit wider and your knees. Turn your knees out. So you're in a turn-out position. Walk your hands, transfer your weight, and then walk forward. Remember, we're doing mobilizing work today. So it's a little bit different. Take your weight back and walk forward. Now, if you can and you're flexible enough, try and get your heels down onto your mat as you come back. So it's like a froggy position, as if you're going to jump. Into froggy jump position. Heels down. Good. We're going to do 3 more. Walk those cats. This releases the back and the hips. It's good for the knees, the ankles, and the feet. All the way back and forward. Here's your last one, and we're going to stay to the back. Adjust your feet. Take it back. Now move the feet to where you're comfortable. Draw it up. Lift the chest. You can hold on to the floor. You can bring your hands in. You can use your elbows to push your knees out and open up and stretch into those inner thighs. Breathe 4, good. Breathe 3. 2. And transfer the weight forward. Find your sitting bones, and we're going to cross the ankles over. So you're on your 2 sitting bones with your right leg crossed over your left. Deep breath in, round into your C curve. Remember to bend your legs if you're too tight in the back or the hammies. Keep your rounded C curve stretched forward towards the feet. Belly button in. Now lift and stack. In breath. And C curve, out breath. Keep your rounded spine stretched forward over your feet. Lift and lengthen. 2 to go. You'll find if you're tight in the sciatic area of the back or that donkey bite in the butt, this one also helps to release that. Here's your last one. C curve back. Keep your rounded C curves, keep your abs in your core. Stretch forward. Beautiful. Now lift and stack. And we're going to switch. Other ankle on top. Find your sitting bone. So you've changed legs. In breath, you can take the arms up now, but keep them in front of your ears. Hanging C curve. Forward in your C curve stretch. Lift and stack. 3 to go. Bend those elbows. Draw those shoulder blades back and down away from the ears. Lift. 2 to go. Beautiful. Round a bit further back now, but with control. Nice. Keep a rounded back. Now stack tall back. Last one. Exhale. And round. Keep that rounded stretch forward here now. Drop your shoulders. And now lift and stack. Right, we're going into teaser prep, so you have 2 options. You can work with one foot up or you can work with both up. I'm going to be working with both up today. So we want to start off with a normal roll down and a roll up. Grip your legs and feet together, and we want the feet higher than the knees. Arms, palms facing down. In breath, stack the spine, so here's a tall back. Out breath, round each vertebra down, use your articulation. Reach the arms back on your in breath. On your out breath, peel each vertebra up. Now we're still in a rounded back position here. I haven't got to flat back yet. So we're rounding here. Now we lift, flat back position. 3 to go. Round, exhale, inhale, up, exhale, round the back, sweep the core and abs. Now stack. 2 to go. Beautiful. Round. Reach. Up. Keep rounding. Now lift. Last one. Round. So if this is too difficult for you, alternate your legs and put one foot down. I'm adding a twist to our up movement. So lift and lengthen. Here we stay in the middle. Our normal roll down. Round. And as you come up now, take it to the right side and twist. So I'm in a twist position here. Bring it back, stack. Round. Come up. Now turn to the other side for your twist. Good. Center. Round. Keep going. Lift and round. Twist. Back. We're coming up to the other side. Now, if your hamstrings are very tight or your back, you're going to stay in this bent leg position. If you want more of a challenge, you can work with straight legs. So you straighten the legs, you do the same exercise with your twist and center and down. We're almost there. Bend those legs if it's too much for the hammies or the back. Twist, center. Here's your last one each side. Lift on your exhale, twist. Keep it bent if it's too much. Last one, lift. Good, twist, center, and down. Now we're going to bend the legs, cheat and curl up with your legs, and transfer your weight back to your feet. So turn it over into that tight stretch. Bring your feet in. Deep breath. Bend your legs. Walk your hands into a roll-up position. Exhale and roll up. Right, so you're in a standing position now. Just moving so you can see me. So you can work on your mat or you can work on the floor. This one is up to you. You're going to balance on your right leg. Softly pick your left foot up and take your arms out, shoulders away from the ears. So this is our balance section of the class. We open the knee and bring it in and out for standing clams. You want to squeeze into that bum cheek without moving that hip. So the opposite hip bone is staying to the front. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Now keep the leg out and raise the arms. Soft elbows, pulses out. Breathe in for 2. Breathe out for 2 as you pulse. Pull that knee back. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. The same leg is going to stay to the front and lift the toes up. Rotate into your bent leg and back. So if you look at me from the side, the whole upper body turns and back. The hip bones and the legs don't move. Turn and back. Good. Last 3, that's up. 3, 2. Now stay in your rotated position. Open your chest. Keep that knee at least hip height. Breathe 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the leg down. Fingers to the head. We're adding a crossover crunch from the waist and obliques and abs. So you lift the knee, you crunch, you come back. Lift and crunch. So it's like your oblique twist that we normally do on the mat, but we're doing it standing into that front leg. Last 4. Good. Last 3. Crunch. Use your waist for abs. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold it there. Straighten the leg. You're going to reach your ankle, your calf, or your big toe, depending on your flexibility. Hold it there. Your body is twisted into that front leg. Breathe 4, 3, 2. Bring that leg down. Step it to the side with a bent leg. So your feet are in parallel with the toes just slightly out. So we're not in a full turn out. Tuck the hips under the shoulders. Side bend and bring it back. So that leg straightens and bends. Side bend behind the leg and back. Exhale. Feel that stretch between the hip and rib on the opposite side. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it back in so the same leg is coming up. Now we're going to balance and side bend at the same time. So side bend and up. And side bend and up. Open the chest, open the heart, drop the shoulders. Last 3. Last 2. Losing my balance there. Last 1. And bring it down, shoulder circles. Wow. Right, we're going to repeat that whole combination on the other side. So find your balance, soft knee. Drop the shoulders, arms out, open the chest. Clam was first. Open and close. Squeezing into that bum cheek. You want to stretch the inner thigh. Good. Slowly. Last 4. Last 3. Now we're going to keep the leg back, hips to the front, raise the arms, pulses back. Squeezing, move your knee back. Open the hips. Last 4. 3. Exhale, use your breath. Use your core and your abs. 1. Beautiful. Bring that leg to the front. Here's your rotation into the front leg. Spine twist. Breathe out, breathe in. So if you can, like we did on the other side, try and keep your knee hip height. The supporting knee is soft. So you're not standing on a locked leg. 2 more. Last one. Now step that leg out and you're in parallel with the toes slightly out. This leg is going to stay straight. Your bent leg is your side bend side. Lateral bend, stretch. Good. Breathe out. Bend and straighten that leg that was in the air. Nice. Now start bend a little bit further down. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And we're going to bring that same leg back into your balance focused position. Turn into the twist, holding the spine twist. Extend the leg. And you're going to hold the leg, ankle, calf, or toe. Breathe. 4. Deep breaths. 3. Look to the side. 2. And 1. Bring it in. Well done. Right, now we're going into a turnout. So now you want your knees and toes turned out in line with your hip bones. So check where your hip bones are. You must be able to see your big toe there. So it's not a ballet second position. It's just a slight turnout on that side. Soft knees, open the chest. We're moving behind the leg, alternating sides. So right side, center, open the chest, lift to the ceiling, come back. Other side, behind the leg, back, open the chest, look to the ceiling, come back. So I'm starting to work into the mid-back, the thoracic area of the spine. You want to grip your bum cheeks tight and keep your hips under your shoulders. One more. Now we're taking it into a little upper back rotation. So you're going to go side, soft knees, circle just with the upper back, look at the ceiling, come center. Side bend, other side, circle, come center. So your circling is happening from your bra strap. Side bend, circle back to front. Side bend, other side, circle back to front. We're going to do one more. Grip that butt. Hips under the shoulders and circle. And here's your last one. Side bend and circle and back. Beautiful. Turn to your right side. Now our feet are in parallel. So in other words, both feet, knees and toes, heels are facing the front. If you're very tight in your hamstring, you're going to bend your front leg. Good. So in breath, flat back hinge, out breath, come back and hinge. Squeeze from the bum cheeks, activate and imprint the abs into the lower back. This one challenges the balancing, stabilizing muscles, plus the glutes and core, plus flexibility. Now, bring your feet closer to each other if you're batting. If it's too wide and you can't balance, just cheat a little bit, bringing your feet closer. If you're okay, flat back hinge, take the hands to the thighs. We're now in our flat back arabesque position that we usually use. Pull up the core and the abs. So those headlights are shining to the floor. Deep breaths, 4. And if you're flexible enough, you can take it to the shin, the ankle, or the floor. Breathe 4, breathe 3, breathe 2. Bring it back to the thigh, flat back, lift up, and switch sides. So you're turning to your left side now, feet in parallel. Remember to bend that front leg if you're too tight. Arms out, in breath, out breath, hinge, and lift. You should feel your bum cheeks doing the work here, not your back. If I could just stay in my balance position today, that would help. This is my weakest side, so it's always more challenging. Good. Keep a flat back, lots of core and abs. Exhale, last 4. And lift. And 3. Extra core and abs into that lower back. Good. 2. And here's your last one. Bend that front leg if you need to. Take your hands to your thighs. So So check that you've got a straight line between your head and your tailbone. Scoop the core and abs in. Take the hands to the shins. Deep breaths as you hold there. Breathe 4. Breathe 3. 2. Now take it to the floor if you can. Stay in this one. Nice hamstring stretch. Nice balancing work. 2 more deep breaths. Bend those knees slightly. Bring it back. And lift it up. Shoulder circles. Good. We're going to keep that turn out. We're going to drop into a plie. So it's our grand plie position in a second. Drop the butt just slightly and tuck it under your shoulders with extra core and abs. Good. Alternating arm reaches. Breathe and reach. Opening your chest. You're pulling that back arm directly behind you, shaving your ribs, and you're reaching that other arm forward. There's a slight natural movement in the upper body. The hips are not moving. Last 2. And last 1. Beautiful. Now, take both arms up, open the chest, and up. Both arms, shoulders away from the ears. So again, we're moving into that upper back area, the thoracic area from the bra strap up. You don't want any movements in your lower back. Exhale. Last 3. Lift and lengthen. Beautiful. Last 2. Lift and lengthen. Open that chest. Last 1. Now big circle with the arms and straighten the legs. Now we're going to add the legs to our circle. So bend and up circle. Open the chest. Chest to the front. Chest to the ceiling. Chest to the front. Chest to the ceiling. Last 3. Last 2. Knees back. Squeeze from those inner thighs and bum cheeks. Last 1. Beautiful. Now hug your tree and round and tuck. This one is like a cat stretch. Tuck your pubic bone forward now. Now hug the moon and come into neutral. Hug the moon and hug the tree into cat stretch and hug the moon. 2 more. Hug the tree, extra tuck of the pubic bone to the ribs and hug the moon. And last 1. Hug the tree and hug the moon and step it back in. Well done. We're rolling down. So your little imaginary ball, lifting around, bend your legs, roll down to your mat, knees under the hips. Beautiful. Right, we're going into our plank series. We're going to pick it up from our warm-up when we had our leg pull prep. So spread the fingers, hands under the shoulders. But this time you're going to take your legs back. So move the legs back, tuck the toes under, because you want to be able to go into a long plank position, straightening and stretching back. Ready. Shoulders away from the ears, in breath. Prepare. Out breath. Core and abs, shoulder blades engaged, come down. Knees down softly to the mat, bend both legs. And repeat. Straighten the legs. Stretch back, come down. So really think about your form here, your alignment. Align that body, long neck, looking down, shoulders away from the ears, come back. Extra core and abs, lift, stretch back. So you're feeling your feet, ankles, and your calves stretching. Give me 3 more, just like that. Straighten the legs. Good. Bend the legs softly down. So we move slowly down. Quick up. Slowly down. Last 1. Quick up. Slowly down. Nice. Into your cat stretch. Beautiful. Turning onto your side for your plank series today. We're going to keep the knees bent. And we're still busy with that mobilizing. So I'm going to add that upper body. So just watch me quickly before you do this. The elbow is under the shoulders. The knees are bent with the feet in line with the tailbone. We're going to lift first in a T. Then we're going to rotate. Then we're taking it into that upper back work that we did standing. So we're going to the back, looking to the back. Then we're lifting into our side bend. Then we're coming back down. So that's quite a combination. Make sure you've got the space. Feet in line with tailbone, elbow under the shoulder. Ready. Lift the hips, T position. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, T position. Exhale, back. Follow your hand, open your chest. Back to T position. Now form a rainbow into your side bend. Lift your hips and your ribs. Now put your hips down. Beautiful. We're going to do 3 more there. T position. Rotate as far back as you can. T position. Back again, follow with the head. Open the chest. Back to T. Side bend, lift, rainbow. Beautiful. Come down. Wow. 2 more on that side. Lift. Rotate. Lift. Open. Extend back. Now side bend, lift. And down. Here's your last one on this side. Lift. Rotate. Back. Up and over. And down. Beautiful. Leave your elbow under your shoulder. Leave your bottom leg bent. Straighten your top leg. Flex your foot. Stack your hip bones. Activate and lift. We're pulling back. 8. Squeeze from your bum cheek. Open your hips without moving the hips. And your knees and toes are facing forward in parallel. Now point toes back. You shouldn't be able to see your leg. Your leg should be behind your body. Last 4. Last 3. Straight leg. Now circles. Here we go. Back behind you. Circle 8. Open your hips. Pull from your butt and hamstring. Change direction. Circle back. Behind you. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it in. Beautiful, change sides. So we're starting with that whole combination for your thanks series again. We get to cheat on our knees today because it's quite complex. Elbow under the shoulder, feet in line with the tailbone, legs bent. First, your T position. Lift your hips. Rotate back. Back to T. Open the chest. Extend that upper back from the bra strap. Look to the back. Now lift up and over in your rainbow. Lift your hips, lift your ribs. Now bring the hips down. Beautiful. Adjust that bottom arm for your shoulders. Lift T. Rotate. Back, keep the hips up. Open. Rainbow. Down. Slow and controlled. We're going to do 2 more. T position. Rotate. Back. And lift. And down. Here's your last one. Give it all you've got. Improve on your range. T position. Rotate through all the way back. Lift. Now open. Follow. And up and over rainbow. And bring it down. Beautiful. Leave your elbow under your shoulder. Leave your bottom leg bent. Straighten your top leg. Flex your foot. And we're working behind the body. Pull back. 8, 7. Big pulls from the butt and the hammy with the knee and toe facing the front. Keep those hip bones stacked. Now point to toes. Yes, back. Squeeze and pull. Straight leg. Grip those thigh muscles as well. Lifting the waist and hips and ribs away from the floor. Here's your circles behind the body. 8, 7. Last 4. Good. Keep those hips open. Reverse your circle, other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. Don't slouch. And last one. And bring it in. Back to your cat stretch. And we only have 2 abdominals left. And then we're going into our flexibility and releases. So lift that lower back, tuck the pubic bone, stretch into the back. Nice. Right, we're starting with our obliques again. So make sure you're straight. Roll down so your lower back is touching, and we're going to support the head. So we're starting with our normal obliques and single leg stretches for the legs. Alternate sides. Legs at the diagonal, turn from your waist, support your head. Remember your fist space between your chin and your chest. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Good. Now put your right foot down onto the mat. We're working with the left leg and the left arm. So it's the same arm as the leg. The other hand is supporting your head. So come up in a twist. So we're doing our repetitions on the side. You're looking to the side. Then come back down. Center, flex the foot. Point, lift, flex. Point, lift, flex. That straight arm you can leave on the floor if you need a little bit of balance there. Or you can keep the arm up. Last 4, last 3, same side, last 2, last 1, point and flex. Beautiful. Pick the other leg up, your head is still up. Switch sides, right arm, right leg. Here we go. 8, 7, point flex. 6, breathe out. Lift a little bit higher. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Head down, both legs up. And if you're very tight in the hammies or the back, work with bent legs. But try and keep your legs straight. We're abducting out to the side. Out and in. 8. 7. We're still in parallel. No turn out. Use your imprint with that lower back into the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, bend, and lift the shoulder blades. We're going into coordination. So we coordinate the arms and the legs. So the arms are bent, the legs are bent. In breath, activate. Straighten the arms and the legs. Take them out and in and bend. And straighten out and in and bend. Bridge. Lower back into the mat. Extra core and abs here. Nice. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Beautiful. Cheat, curl up. And we're going into our last bit of flexibility and release. So you want your right leg to the front, but it's not in line with your hip bone. You're going to take it out to the side in a turn out. You tuck from that supporting glute. So you tuck from that glute and you keep your hips in alignment. Arms up and we tuck it in as we turn and we round to the knee and we come back up. So it's a little bit of oblique work as well. Reach overhead once you're straight. Pull it in and down. And lift. And in and down. And lift. Good. Last 4. A little rotation from that waist. Last 3. Last 2. Now we're still going to stay on that side. We're taking it into your side bend. The other arm is going to reach to the ceiling and back and reach to the ceiling. Work behind that front leg all the way to the mat. Breathe out. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Now that same leg is going to stay to the front, but you're going to bring it in line with your hip bone. So now you're in parallel and you're going to straighten that front leg. Okay, watch it if your hamstrings are too tight. Don't hyperextend. So take it into a gentle hamstring stretch here. We're going to flow this movement. Draw from your belly button abs around your back. Bend your front leg. Take it into your tree hug. Straighten the front leg into your hamstring stretch. 3 more. Bend the front leg, tree hug. Straighten hamstring stretch. 2 more. Slow and control. You should feel a good stretch release of the hip flexors and the thighs. Last 1. Tree hug. And hold your hamstring stretch now. Breathe 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your front leg and transfer your weight slightly forward. Make sure that you're in parallel. Put something under your knees if your knees are too sore. So now I'm slightly forward and we open up, we rotate and back down. Rotate into your front leg. 2 more. Front leg. Last one, hold it. And now cheat with the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back and switch legs. So repeating all of that on the other side. So we started with the leg out to the side and turned out in line with your hip bone. So it's to the side, yes? Hips under the shoulders, core and abs. Big reach, turn, crunch, come back up. Down, arms. Good. Use that upper body from the waist, core, abs. Keep the hips under the shoulders. Nice. Last 4. Nice twist here and around. 2 more. Bonus back release and stretch. Last 1. Beautiful. Shoulders to the front. Reach the opposite arm to the ceiling, side bend, so to a lateral work that we did. To the bent leg and up. Try and reach the floor on the other side if you can. Last 4. Last 3. 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Good. Now that leg moves forward in line with your hip bone and you're in parallel, you want to straighten the leg if your hamstrings are okay, or keep the knees soft. Yes? Your forward stretch here gently. Assess your position, change it if you need to. Bend your front leg. Come up. Tree hug to the front. Straighten the leg. Take it down. 3 to go. Bend the leg. Tree hug. Straight hamstring stretch. 2 more. Tree hug. Grip that bum cheek on the other side. Keep the hips to the front so you're getting a hip flexor, thigh stretch. Last 1. Tree hug. Hamstring. Now bend your front leg. Transfer your weight forward. Adjust your back knee or foot if you need to. And we're keeping the hips forward now. Rotation. We just did 4 here. 3. Open up those hips and hips flexors. 2. 1 more. Stay in your rotation. Drop. Use the arms to cheat. Look to the back. Breathe. 4. Good. Drop the shoulders. 3, 2, and last 1. Awesome, awesome work.